got a massive parcel today. Quite excited. Now, why the seller would have done this, the whole thing was covered with polystyrene beads. So it literally feels like I've been excavating on some sort of archaeology dig, trying to get to my purchase underneath all of these polystyrene beads. And I'm getting really fed up of it. They're going to go everywhere. Let's have a look inside here. Ah. Oh, yeah, they've gone everywhere. Great. Oh, absolutely everywhere. There we go. That's quite nice, actually. I bought this from a large lot that are going at the moment. Vallion. This is in quite nice condition. Some of the ones in the pictures had all sorts of writing, tears, paint marks on them. But this one looks fairly tidy. Let's pull this out of here and have a closer look. Oh yeah, I'm quite satisfied for the price I paid that this one is in nice condition. So let's get that over here and have a closer look. So nice backpack, rather reminiscent of the Alice pack that you might have seen in my Ghostbuster video. But yeah, it almost looks clean, tidy. I wonder what the product inside is like. So let's have a closer look inside. I wouldn't normally be just recording on the stairs here, but due to its size I can't get it into my usual filming area, my studio as we could call that. So let's see how this works. We'll unclip that. Is there a clip on the other side? No, there is a clip down here. Does that need undoing? And then what have I got? A zip. Does the zip work? Yes. A bit tough. Of course, it being military, that does make it a little bit more robust or rugged. Alright, we'll get in there. Undo this zip. Does it open fully? I've got no idea. This is my first time opening a Vallion backpack. Ah, beautiful. So, there we go. What is it? Let's undo that. Pull that one out. Does that come out straight like that? Oh yeah, it does. Straight out. We'll pop that there. Well, what is it? It's a laser cannon. No, it's not a laser cannon. It's a bazooka. Right. Oh, I should be probably more careful with it. It's military. It's robust. It is broken, so I did get it reduced from what they're currently going for in mint condition, but should be able to fix that with probably a bit of drain pipe. And what is in here then? In the bag we have this jobber. So hopefully you can see what it is now. So let's see if I've got a chance in hell of assembling this while sat here in the living room. So what happens here? Does that undo? Oh yeah, that undoes. That telescopic hole comes out. Nice. Very nice. Let's do that one up. And then we should have... Oh, look at that. No more doing up a wire and inserting a pole. It's combined. Clever. So let's whack that one in. Which way round do you reckon that goes? I reckon you would think it only goes one way. There is a key in there, and there's a key on there. Can I do this and I hold in with the legs there? See whether or not that will assemble. Maybe it needs just screwing up to pull it together. Yeah, I do love these military connectors. They are robust and simple, and I think that's it. Okay, what happens now? This bit unfolds. Let's have a look. It is, of course, if I haven't picked it up already, a metal detector, or more accurately a military mine detector, which I read is pretty much as best quality as you can get. Probably not good for gold hunting, I have read that, but definitely a very sensitive metal detector. So let's have a look There. That's nice. I like that. Let's lay that one down. Get a nice shot of that. Yeah, it's a bit heavier than my other metal detectors. Let's lay those out in comparison. So just to line these up, I've got my very first metal detector. I probably had one when I was a toddler as well, which was comparable to this, but this is a digital one. I believe I got it at kind of Maplin's or somewhere like that. Probably about 50 or 60 pound. It has suffered a failure down there where that's broken off, but I've splintered it back together with a bit of wood. You know, a few years old now, but it still works, hasn't broken. The discrimination on it is basic. It does have some discrimination, but not much. The sensitivity doesn't really tell you much. The case is broke. I think this one runs on 9 volts batteries, and it's generally been quite a useful metal detector. I've probably only found really coins at the beach, nothing that special with that particular detector. This is another detector that I've had mixed reviews over. It's the Treasure Hunter Vision Pro XJ9. It's apparently a clone of another type of metal detector, a better one. It was again quite cheap. I think I paid around about £50, £60 for it. I'm told on various forums that I've read that you shouldn't have paid anything for it. It's not very good. But I've actually had quite a successful time with this metal detector. I have found gold, I found silver, I found coins, 400- or 500-year-old coins with it. I've not found Roman coins myself, so that's still an aspiration, is to find Roman gold, but it's not happened yet. There was one of the biggest hoards in the UK ever found, only about 15 miles away from here. Unfortunately, it wasn't me. They're probably doing all right now. So that is another metal detector. It's quite nice, quite a bit bigger, similar in design. But the one that really drew me to the army or the military one down here is apparently sensitivity-wise, it's really sensitive. It's obviously designed for picking up mines. It actually feels pretty well balanced in the hand there. It's got a bigger search coil, and the fact that that folds up into a tiny little package, whereas these ones would not fold up into anything anywhere near that size. This one at the end here breaks into 2, which is quite handy. These ones here break into 3, but even when they're broken into 3 parts, they don't sit very well in a backpack or a bag for hiking or walking down to the beach. Of course, you're meant to be doing your metal detectoring where you're licensed to do it. So, it does have a material select here. I'll have to read the manual and find out all about this. There's going to be some interesting reading, and then hopefully get out in the garden or get down the beach and give it a test. So hopefully this will be fun over summer to spend a few hours